Stream. Not playing this. Why? Why is this always blasting copyright music while I'm trying to just get to my channel? This is always scuffed. Load survival hell. Okay, don't need to panic. I'm 12 minutes early, actually. Check meal. I'm now live while the game is loading. Let's at least spell now correctly. Send that there. There. Okay, send. Nothing of importance. Let's get to building, chat. Okay, let's start off with Quartz. Okay. Turn that down. At least I know you guys can actually hear me. Don't need you hearing an echo. Alright, so today, earlier I did some off-camera grinding where I had some off-camera grinding with my silk touch pickaxe and brought another quartz back here. Would have been more time efficient to have just used my Fortune 3 pickaxe while I was going in the nether, yes. But then I would have nothing to do for the stream, so I'm streaming live. Alright. So now farming all this up. Oh wait, forgot to ping the billionaires. And perfect. Okay, now okay, that quartz was just, those quartz were just poorly placed. The rest. So today we are going to be starting our quartz wall, the walls we're casting. Because I finished the floor off stream, because that was possibly the most painstaking part ever. And we changed to Greek mythology texture pack because, well, it's just better. Boop. Boop. G. Oh. Man, I suck at this. Okay, but, yes, we're just gonna be mining all. I have, like, I think it's 4 large chests full, double chest full of nether quartz that I'm gonna farm because it's both a great XP farm and a great, what's it called? Oh, and we just are getting nether quartz because we're gonna need a ton to build these walls. And with the Fortune 3 pick, it should be great because I don't have to worry about Jinbei. Well, it's not Jinbei. This is Gojo. Jinbei is back in my ender chest. Well, Jinbei is right here. My silk touch pick is back in my ender chest because there's a lot of thieves that play on this realm. Like you. You, chat. I know you'd steal my pick. Screw it. Okay, let's get to mining this. I'm sure this won't. Alright. Look at that. Let's get rid of the stupid quartz first. Alright. So today I had to go. There goes Bunny Boy. Bunga bunger 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 bunger. Bunny 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 bunger. Bunker bunny bunny bunker bunker bunny bunger bunny bunny bunger. Bunger bunger bunger. So this bunny is weird. But today I had to go to my grandmother's today and help her fix her TV because she doesn't know how to fix it. Every time I have to tell her, just unplug the cable box and plug it back in. It's really simple. Every time she just unplugs the TV itself, which accomplishes nothing because it has this weird problem where it's always just says, "1 moment, please wait Please wait just 1 second while we reconnect, and then it just is stuck like that forever. I'm not picking up quartz because my inventory is full. This is just not ideal. I need to pick that quartz up first before it despawns to turn that into blocks. Then I'll go place more quartz. So I constantly tell her, oh yeah, you know, just gotta restart the cable box. But oh no, she never does. She always plugs TV, and I get a phone call. Wow, it's not working. I need you to come over today and fix it. And I have to go all the like 3-minute drive to her house and fix it for her, which sucks. I'm lazy, so I go and fix it. But then she usually gives me money, and who doesn't like money? Am I right, folks? I love money. So I farm my money. This is just not ideal. I need to place a lot more of this quartz before I just start mining it. So, I mean, who doesn't like money? That stuff's nice. And then she gives me food that she made, but my grandma's probably the worst cook to walk this earth, so it's always terrible food. So we have to eat. So I have to. Oh, I don't even bother trying to act like it anymore. Just go, Grandma, this sucks. Why do you still cook? No one enjoys your cooking. Not even you anymore. Why do you do this, Grandma? You're a terrible cook. And she goes, because I'm a good cook. It's so good. Then she takes one bite that almost throws up. And it's terrible. I don't know why she keeps doing this. Put this over here. Oh yeah, right. Here, I'm gonna do one of the, like, 3 commands that are actually on the server, which is teleport, time, and weather. And they are not allowed to be abused for... You're only allowed for doing stuff like this, where I want to show you my new fireworks. Wow! Oh! Are these the right? Yeah, they are. Okay, sick. I need to finish off at least this block. I'll go put these in the back of my chest, and that should be enough to get started on mining all this. And yeah, she's just not a good cook at all. She's terrible, but like the one time she went to make hamburgers, and I don't know about you guys, but usually if I don't eat for put salt to make hamburgers. I know lots of people do, and that's cool if you do. They still taste good like that, but just I'd prefer it without personally. But my grandmother, she puts a cup of salt into each burger. It's not like she's making giant 1-pound burgers. Oh no, these are the smallest burgers you've ever seen. So when she puts the full cup in there, they're at least 20% just salt. They're awful. She goes, oh no, they're so good, and I can make good burgers. And then I want to throw up. After I take one bite, they're awful. Truly awful burger. Or when she made, I asked her for a rare steak, and she gave me an almost completely blackened steak, which is the exact opposite of a rare steak. I love steaks rare, barely cooked at all, and she just goes, here is the most overly cooked piece of meat you've ever seen in your entire life. Have fun, idiot, moron, buffoon, you fool, coward. And it was awful when she went to make tamales, and she baked them for 15 hours. Almost burnt the house down. She didn't know how long to cook tamales for. It was awful. These were our pre-baked tamales. She was just trying to heat them up in the oven. And thought that would take 15 hours. Why would that take 15 hours? In what world? It was dumb. It was hilarious, though, that's for sure. Also, what other things have been lately? So anyways, these things about superheroes and their powers on who would win the most talkative subject. Let me do something in my inventory really quick, so I am very bad at multitasking. My stream on YouTube, superhero vehicle, and I will argue both. Like Green Arrow versus Hawkeye. Hawkeye destroys Green Arrow with ease as much as versus Superman. It just depends on the comic, because either Superman's way too powerful for anyone to. Superman's not this that can't be stopped by anything, and then Batman's the one that can stop it. There's never where it's either Superman unkillable being, so Batman does it with ease, or he's not and gets destroyed. Never, ever is it just a oh yeah, Batman win. Batman and Superman having this epic battle, no one knows who wins. Either one side always destroys the other. Well, it's like a 50-50 split on which is which. Why did I come all the way over here for this? All of my quartz chests are over here. There is the big argument of the Flash versus Quicksilver, in which the Flash destroys Quicksilver. Hands down. It's not even a question. Because Quicksilver can run the speed of light, versus the Flash can run so fast that he breaks the time bit. I haven't even figured out how fast that is yet. He is really fast guy. It's impressive. Very impressive, honestly. So, new viewer, please give me 2 superheroes you would think would be a super close fight if they were to have a battle to the death. I will only give my opinion on that argument. I know Wonder Woman, I don't even know who would be a close match for Wonder Woman. I know Batman and Superman's close. I say Batman would win majority of the time, but there's just such an even split on those two because of the how inconsistent Superman is in his power level. That is the biggest problem there. Then you got who would win a fight? The classic, the Hulk. He's a cool guy, but who in DC could stop the Hulk? You would say Doomsday, but Doomsday destroys the Hulk, because Doomsday can't die by the same thing twice. So he just can't be killed by the Hulk. And it's insane, but then there's the whole Thor versus Wonder Woman, which is a common analogy for, well, not analogy, but that's supposed to be a super even rivalry. But, like, Wonder Woman destroys Thor. Don't get me wrong, Thor is strong as crap, but Wonder Woman's greatest weakness is penetration. And he uses a hammer, which is a blunt weapon, making him so he's already can't exploit that. Plus, Thor has moved a moon at his max strength, versus Wonder Woman has, Thor's moved specifically the Earth's moon at his max strength, versus Wonder Woman has moved the Earth on single-handedly at her max strength, which is way bigger than a stupid little moon. So she's way stronger than Thor. So Thor couldn't do the damage. Thor couldn't take that damage. He has, and in terms of battle combat, Wonder Woman's way more experienced. What is Robbie? No one. My wrist hurts, my grandma. You left. Yeah, the one that I've broken twice is bad carpal tunnel. Okay. Alright, sweet. Alright, that was a text conversation with my friend, and who I really talked to a lot about my Aunt Damien. Since I'm for permission to give you this story, her name will be Froppy. And, she, is a grandmother. My wrist hurts. Oh, it's the carpal tunnel. Me. It's because the one with carpal tunnel. Grandma, okay, Deku. Damn, Froppy. Get destroyed. You got called a Deku. You nerd. I just lost a viewer for that. What's going on? That could be a problem. Okay, Quartz. Time to condense all of that down. Okay, now with all that condensed down, I can go back to mining the quartz. Jort Lord, you're quiet. What are you doing? I really. I am currently grinding out quartz to build my castle here. I should be back in the game soon now. Can you hear me better? I think I fixed everything. Yeah, let me just leak the server IP. Octopus. That's just an octopus. I agree, Jort Lord. I see. I'm gonna be building a castle to try and and my walls are gonna be made out of quartz. So I need to mine a lot of quartz. Luckily, before the stream, I prepared a lot of nether quartz to mine, which is also a pain in the butt to do. But oh well. So gotta go down here, put the blocks in this chest. Why is that not on me? Now we get back. No, that was not supposed to go in the chest. Now I go back to placing. the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. What's your favorite superhero of all time, Jort Lord? Uh, why am I getting a phone call? Hey, I'm in the middle of a stream.
Your
What's
stream
it?
audio is broken, Luke.
Is it? What's wrong with
Yeah,
it?
I couldn't hear. I can't hear you talking or anything.
Is it? What's wrong with it? I have my stream playing. It sounds like I can hear me just fine.
It wasn't working on my phone. Let me go check again.
Alright. Why was I removed from my own party? Hello? Hello? Well. Huh. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I can hear mine. Maybe if I refresh, something would change? Hello, Gage, Unruh, blah, 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 blah. That's if I moderate directly. Hello? Can anyone hear me? Is my stream still scuffed? What's going on? So I can hear it on my end from... Maybe if I load Twitch on my phone, it'll be different. Uh... My channel... Live right now. It's just me standing here, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm hearing on every device. Can everyone hear me? Hello, checking, checking, 1, 2. Is it fixed?
Yeah, I'm hearing on every device.
Oh god, I'm hearing myself 3 times over. People really not hear me? I need help. Oh. Okay. You can hear me? Oh, it's the funny man. I can hear. Okay. People can hear me again. We're all good. The funny guy. Alright, either of you, somebody tell me their favorite superhero. Alright, cool. Everything seems to be working. Anyways, what were we talking about before? Blade. Ooh, Blade is cool. Uh, I really like Blade. He's done some very impressive things, like the time he died, went to hell, and killed Satan to get back his own living life. Versus Luffy from One Piece, who could Blade the superhero beat Luffy from One Piece? See here, Luffy has killed God, but well, on the other hand, Blade has killed the devil. Well, yes, technically speaking, God is stronger than devil, but that's only in the real world. Versus Blade, Luffy barely was able to kill God. Versus Blade easily killed the devil. It was like effortless for him. So I'd say, in terms of power, Luffy destroys Not Luffy destroys. Blade destroys Luffy. You're just not that far yet. If you say he hasn't met Enru God, though, you're just not that far yet. And for anyone who's about to yell at me, oh, spoilers, I have seen only episode 1 of One Piece, so I have no idea if anything I just said has any amount of truth behind it. Well, Blade has done some really impressive things. He's a very underrated hero. Well, anti-hero, because there's also that part where he decided, I'm going to murder the entire Avengers. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even. I don't even remember if that's the male symbol or the female symbol you put there, Jared. Jade. Not Jared, that. Lord. Uh, real question though. Who would win in a fight? Uh, Big Chungus or Thanos? I've seen. Oh, I was thinking of the wrong thing when you were talking about Blade, but I have not seen the Blade movies. Should I watch them? Is this the next thing? Should I make a movie review of the Blade movies? Yes, Big Chungus would destroy Thanos in a fight. I agree with that. I mean, all he has to do is pull on his Uno Reverse card, and then when Thanos uses his Infinity Gauntlet, and instead of destroying Big Chungus, it will destroy Thanos, killing him instantly. Big Chungus is a good guy. You know, Keanu Reeves took Big Chungus down the aisle, the red carpet. Not the aisle. Big Chungus did not marry Keanu Reeves. More like Big Fungus. You got a point there. You got a point. Big Chungus. More like Big Fungus. Oh, get destroyed. That's part of his moveset, Jortlord. Yes. Among Us. There is a fungus among us. I agree. There's a fungus chungus among us. God, this is beautiful. And that's nail polish emoji. Agreed. Alright, today was a good day. If I sing this song, I'll get a copyright claim. Yo, I need to make a song. I need to finish psych, so I'm gonna put you mute. I'm gonna mute you. Lol. What a nerd doing homework. But no, that's actually a good thing. Do your homework. Kids, do your homework. How long have you been on this realm? I've been doing this realm for 1 month now, approaching either 1 month and 3 weeks or 2 months. If it's not 2 months yet, I'm getting there. But you see, when I made this realm, uh, I actually got the 36 hours of playtime on this realm in the first 72 hours of it being up. Well, technically it's only a three-person realm, but I just keep kicking people and adding different people whenever I want to play with someone. So of this three-player max realm, I have like 9 players that all just keep getting cycled out to playing, depending on what I'm doing. If it's streaming, it's usually with Cameron. If it's casual playing, I usually have Kyle. Or if Kyle's not at my house, it's usually Tyson and Kazdan. I also have a creative realm that I could still use a lot more members if you'd be interested in joining that. We are currently preparing for a war on that one. Yeah, agreed. Rivals creative it can be lame. It's also pretty fun because of the nature of that one. It's usually a lot of have fun making your really cool building creative. One person says something dumb, and then you just nuke the other person's bait. You know who this is? Jort Lord? I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that this is Jared Storseth. But I'm not 100% certain who this is. Oh? Who have I been talking to? I assume this was Jared this whole time since he messaged me. Yeah, saying let's stream together. Hello, Jort Lord. Who are you? Interesting. Do I at least know you in real life? That will make a big answer on whether or not I get to actually add you to this realm or not. Jort Lord, that's... How... I'm so convinced this was Jared. Who am I Is this Crystal? You're... PewDiePie, huh? PewDiePie. A little bit. I do know you a little bit. I kind... Who is this then? Uh, I mean... It's funny that's Jared, implying you at least know who Jared is. Well... Something... Oh. Gage, I see. Shut up. Let's not be posting all my deepest secrets on Gen 4. On Twitch, I mean. Anyway. Okay, Jort Lord. Well, that is a story I most certainly would get banned for telling my Twitch chat. Anyways. You know the story. You know why I can't tell it, Jort Lord. I'm gonna head out. Have fun streaming. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I will talk to you later. Have fun at your party, man. Have fun. Stay safe. Anyways. Well, now that... oh, that guy's gone. God. Uh... What were we talking about before Gen 4 happened? Alright, you asked me what maybe this is. We were talking about super cures. Alright, then I was talking about homework. Have you been in this realm? Do I know you? Yeah, you know me a little. And then... Why did I just click on Prime Gaming? Close that. But thank you for the Twitch Prime. Did I even get a Twitch Primer? So you just have Twitch Prime. He just has Twitch Prime. Man, I thought I'd been talking to Jared this whole time. That's a bit crazy. Anyways. So, that was actually my cousin. Who was just came here to bully me about Pokemon Gen 4. See, chat, the joke is that I'm just really bad at specifically Gen 4 Pokemon. Nothing else. I'm just bad at Pokemon. That's the joke. Anyways. Okay, let's get this set up for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. More quartz. Oh, there's the other person I assumed it being, which was Crystal. Let's see here, mine all this. I should probably text Froppy Bash. Texted me a while. My grandma still sees me playing Halo and asks, is that Mario? Man. Alright. Am I all that? My grandma, she tries her best, but she still has legitimately walked in on me playing Mortal Kombat while I was ripping out a guy's spine. She goes, so what game is this, Mario? Oh boy, they've made some creative decisions for Mario. See, I never thought Nintendo would have the guts to turn Mario into a very bloody fighting game of mass murder. But they did it anyways, because they're psychopaths. It was absurd. We are level 303. So I've done so much mining today. I need to turn down my computer because I'm hearing my own echo and thinking it's somebody else talking, so I'm waiting for them to finish speaking before I speak. But you guys don't hear my echo, so it's just me saying something and then awkwardly sitting in silence. Which doesn't sound like that fun of content. And anyways, another news. Destiny 3 has been announced, baby! And it already looks like a damn dumpster fire. All we have is the title and a brief conversation from the developers. And I have already lost all faith in the game from what we've heard. And the company as a whole. Goodbye, Bungie forever. You sealed your fate with Destiny 3. By confirming that this is going to be that they are going to add the ability to pay to win, which is already on top of all their super money paying tactics beforehand. They're actually locking the final levels of your final levels up behind a paywall, and it's its own DLC that gives you nothing but leveling up. This is a scam. They're scamming us. It's stupid. I gotta use my phone for psych test now. Bye, Luke. That's cheating. Don't cheat. Do the work honestly. Don't be a cheater. You winners don't cheat. See, I never cheat on my test. I'm a good boy. I would never cheat on my test. It is occurring to me how much quartz this is going to take to build that wall. This is going to be so much worse than mining for iron. Because I could find... It's going to be about just as bad. It truly is. It really, really is. I need to stop. Why is my family texting me? Why is my family sending me all their highly important text about important family information right in the middle of this live stream? Sorry, I had to take a drink there, but can you guys have your midlife crises during something else? Oh, I see. Some other time. You have to be having a mental breakdown on me right now. I am in the middle of streaming Minecraft for one person. But little they know this is actually gonna make me billions of dollars. I'm gonna be so rich. I need to save up for an OBS screen recorder so I can actually stream on console. So I can actually record other people's audios so I can have a live stream with other people, because I've done so many solo commentaries and I don't have a very exciting life, so I don't got much to talk about. I ain't Technoblade. I can't sit here and win some potato war, because I'm on console. Because I don't have a PC yet, so I don't have Java Edition. So I can't be flexing on kids about winning the potato war anymore. I am going to pass that 500 million mark on Hypixel. But But that's gonna be a while, because I have to build a PC so I can stream on Java Edition. I want Java. I like Java Edition. Java Edition's fun. There's so much more to do in Java Edition. But I'm on console. I need a PC. This is terrible. This is just a lot of mining nothingness. It's really boring for you to watch and to do. But I gotta suffer through it. It's the only way for me to make progress towards actually getting to do actual stuff. But for now, I just gotta do dumb stuff. Like mine quartz for an hour straight. We are at 46 minutes of just mining quartz. And I'm not even halfway done with all the quartz I have. This is probably gonna have to be more off-camera grinding. It's really annoying. I don't enjoy this. But I enjoy the talking part and the streaming part. So I either just need to find a game that I can casually play and commentate well, or I need to get Java Edition so I can stream on Hypixel. Hypixel will have so much more to do. Gotta set this up. And make some difference in distribution. Alright, now mine all my quartz. Up. So, because I really want to do... Because grinding is my favorite thing. Grinding... Trying to claim the top spot. I have a whole series planned for Hypixel, where it's gonna be me claiming the top spot in collection in every farmable thing. Which means I'm gonna have to ending it with potatoes, since we all know the potato war is going to take me the longest, because they got to 500 million potatoes. It took them over a year. I'm sure carrots and stuff will be way easier. So I'm gonna farm all of the carrots, potatoes, sugar cane. I'm gonna farm everything on Hypixel. Skyblock. I'm gonna beat Skyblock. I just need to play on Hypixel, which means I need to get Java Edition, which means I need a PC. But I'm broke because I'm in college. I just need money. I will have to do some bargaining and make some money on a live stream, but I need money to win. I don't even need a top tier PC. I just need to run Minecraft somewhat, because a MacBook Pro cannot run a Minecraft. It can only even barely run... It can barely even run freaking Solitaire, and even then, it has great difficulty sometimes. Solitaire! I mean, they can technically run Destiny too, with 0.5 frames a second. But by all definitions, it can run it. Not at a playable frame rate or anything like that. It'd take you about a year just to beat the first level. But it's there. Alright. I, I just would have so much fun just farming that stuff all day. Because I'd be able to live stream it, so I just gotta sit there, no live Minecraft, and make money off of it. And then while I'm making money, I can have other friends play with me, so then other people can make money off of me just no lifing it. And I'll have more people to talk to, and overall, it just works out for the best for everybody. So I'll be more successful, and who knows, I might be able to get into contact with other, YouTubers, Minecraft YouTubers, who are at the top of the time, if I'm lucky. I mean, I could make it. Sure, these could be people we've never heard of before who are gonna rise to fame soon. Or my complete dream could come true, and I can meet Technoblade. I would pay $1 billion right now to meet Technoblade. I love that guy. Or Dream. I love both of them so much. I'm not exactly a stan for either, but they're still really cool. I would love to meet them, but again, that's just because the gaming community, well, yeah, console was really great for gave me the happiest years of my life, and gee, this whole joke of PC Master Race has been completely true this whole time. Why have I been wasting so much time and money on console? Gaming is way better. Don't like mouse and keyboard? You can bind any game to a controller. Don't like it. The controls for every game, plus basically every game ever made, is on PC and more. There's like probably 3 AAA games that are on console, not PC. Halo got moved to PC now with Master Chief Collection. Every game you could ever want to play is on PC. Why would I ever play anything else but a PC? It's just the Master Race. It's so stupid that these consoles are so much money. I'm gonna talk to my dad. Because for Christmas for my dad I got an IOU of a PS5. But honestly, I think I'll just ask him to buy me a gaming PC instead of the PS5 if that's okay with him. I'll be very grateful if he gets me a PS5 and all, but honestly, I'd prefer a gaming PC. I'll have to do a bunch of research. I have no clue how much a gaming PC is. So that could be significantly more money if I so choose. Not if I so choose. If I am completely wrong, but who knows? I'll have to do research. Also, we just farmed so much quartz. That was a whole inventory full of quartz. Other than 3 slots. And watch how little quartz blocks I get out of all that. All this. After all this, I go over here to this chest. Right here. This is what I get. 2 rows. And I still have to mine this, this, and this. All this. And I'm probably only gonna get enough for a 4th of one wall. This is gonna take 1,000,000,000 years just to place it all. Just to mine all the quartz fort while I'm placing the walls. And then I still have to do the ceiling. And this isn't just gonna be a box. It's gonna be a big ceiling. So this is gonna take forever, chat. Why? Why do my designs always end up being so expensive? Ay. This is gonna be a lot of building. We are at the 55-minute mark. Oh my god, there's so much I could do if I run PC. I could play Borderlands 2 mods. I could play modded games. I could play Minecraft mods. I could make real servers. I could do real things in Minecraft. They would all be so much fun. But I need a PC for all of them. Yo, someone's here. Fraud. You went into Crave to get this. Fraud. Bitch. Bitch fraud. Ogre hates you. I did not. I went into the nether and silk touched all of it. I can show you my silk touch pick if you don't believe I have it. But no. If I was gonna go into creative for this stuff, why wouldn't I just give myself the quartz? Why did I give myself all this orts? All this ore? This takes so long. Why would I put myself through this pain? Nobody's enjoying me sitting here. Stop the count. What do you mean, stop the count? Stop what count? I'm so confused. I'm just building. I would clap for you like this if you weren't cheating. I'm not cheating! This took so long! I found all the cords with this silk touch pickaxe. Oh my god. My god, get good, bro. I'm not cheating! I'm not cheating, everybody! Why does everyone think I'm cheating? All I've done today is grind quartz. And now I'm getting yelled at for cheating. If I was gonna cheat the stuff in, I would have just given myself the quartz itself. I would have spent this long using another pickaxe. I figured, oh hey, I really don't want to grind all this. But you know what? Maybe I can do it on stream. So I can at least have fun while I do it. And now I'm just getting yelled at. The red throws a flag for cheating. The red, huh? I'm not even cheating. Why would I cheat this in? If I wanted to cheat, I would have cheated in the blocks that I'm trying to build with all this. 15-yard penalty, you're gay. What? 15-yard penalty? Okay. I'll take that penalty, even though this as undeserved as it may be. Okay. Starting 15 yards back for my undeserved penalty. And yes, I am happy. That is fact. We do not use terms like that in this here, sir. Okay. Sir, this is a positive vibes only zone. You're not needing this negativity in the chat. Please, I'm trying to keep positive vibes only with my streams. I want this to be a happy place for people, for me to mess around. I don't want this to turn into giant fights in my comments and chat all the time. I want this to be a safe place for people. Take drama somewhere else. You don't believe that I did this legit? Cool. Then I don't really care. It's just me grinding things out for fun. But anyways, what were we talking about before the whole getting called out thing happened? Oh yeah, about talking about my PC Hypixel thing. I really need to get a PC. I have no idea how much those cost, but I'm pretty sure I could get one really soon if I so chose. I would love to get a gaming PC. Does anybody watching right now have any recommendations for what kind of PC I should get if I do get one? Or should I build my own? This, that? I just have a lot of questions, guys. What should we do? I see my roommate is home. My cousin's a lot better on technology than I am. I'll have to talk to him about it, but I would at least like ideas from people. Because I would like a PC. Really would. There's just so much more I can do if I have PC versus if I have console. Mainly, I mean, Minecraft is a big part of it. There's also so many times I'll see like PC only game, or I'll see these. Oh my god, great modded map on Black Ops 3 and stuff, and all this other games, and like, yeah, I'd love to play these. I just can't because you can't mod on console. Which there's just not as much accessibility on console as I would like there to be. So it's really just it's my main drive away. It's so much more shelled out and exclusive. So PS5s and Xbox Ones, they're all really great, but like I really am gonna just switch to PC. It's just for the better. Uh, it's more fun. There's so much more games to play. There's so much more to do. So much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? Please don't copyright claim this. Smash Mouth. I know you own that song, but it's a meme. Don't copyright the meme, bruh. Why am I spending so much time at this pit when I can just go to the other side and play so much more? But yeah, so you guys have any suggestions for PC? Would you recommend building my own? Is there a PC I should buy? This, that. I'm really new to all this, and I don't want to just buy a laptop. I want a full strength gaming setup. But I don't know what to buy. I just need help with things. Because I'm new to this. I've been a console player my whole life, and I'm just getting new things. I know that PC is so much better in every single possible way. I just need to get good at. I just need to build it, and it'll take me forever to adjust to PC. with mouse and keyboard over controller, but my controllers can still be used for most games. So even if I don't want to adjust to mouse and keyboard, I'll do just fine. And I'll finally actually be able to get into real speedruns of games. I'll be able to do so many things I've always wanted to do, but always been held back on doing by console. It's truly the better option. Yeah, it's more expensive. It's a bit more of a hassle setup. But you know what? It's worth the grind. Because you know what? I'm gonna win! I really, really want, like, a good setup. Oh my god. I'm getting so excited just talking about this. Yo, I don't think you understand how much I love speedruns. The problem is there is no there is no current speedrun where Xbox One is the console used for the speedrun. There isn't any of them. If there is any game at all out there that is using console for the primary speedrun, unless that console is like the Nintendo Wii or the GameCube, but using a modern gen console for the run that isn't on my Switch, I'll run it tomorrow. It's just not a thing. That as much as I've been supportive of console this whole time, it's just not much left to do. I can just there just isn't entertainment there. It's so limited, restricted because consoles don't have that much power to them. They don't have the options available to you that PC does. Because Microsoft, and which understandably from a business standpoint, understands why you aren't able to just mod everything, this and that. Because if you're able to get billions of hours of content from, say, Portal 2, this one game you bought one time from Microsoft not Microsoft, from Vault years ago, and you're still getting brand new content, and that's the only game you play this day, why would you buy the new content? It makes sense for consoles to not allow modding and stuff. Skyrim does, but that's only certain mods that has been approved by Bethesda. There's just not much room for it on console. It makes sense from a business standpoint, but in the end of the day, it's just so much more. The only reason I use consoles because it's where most of my friends are. But I'm not getting rid of these consoles. I'm just upgrading to PC. That's all. Still keeping these around for whenever I want to play with my friends. But if I want this Twitch stream to be anything more than just some casual time killer, then I'm gonna need to step up my game. I'm gonna need the professional build. I'm gonna need a PC. Don't need to go triple monitor, super $19 billion gaming chair thing, but I at least need to be having a really good gaming PC. I need good internet. I need good stuff. I need to have a running internet Actually, I need access to all the programs that help you with getting into speedrunning and stuff, like speedrun timers and stuff. All this stuff is just so important for setting up, and it's just not available on console. You have to use an emulator for most things, and that's just not an option on Xbox. I wish that console didn't have the limitations it had. Because then the PC Master Race thing would be a joke. Why would you ever use PC over Xbox? I mean, there's mouse and keyboard connections. Console could be better. But it just financially doesn't work out for anyone if it is. So, which is fine. People can love what they love. But if you're looking at this from like a business standpoint, the only possibility is you have to go to the PC. You have to. It's really dumb. I really wish consoles were just stronger, but I'm sure if they knew how to do that without costing themselves billions of dollars, which it would cost them, they would have done it by now. But that's the problem. It would just cost them a bunch of money, and it would cost them way more than it would make them. So they have no reason to sit here and go, oh yeah, totally, I'll totally just do this thing. Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely gonna just give you all the priority, which is gonna slow down your rate of purchasing games like tenfold, because you'll have so much game stuff you can do for completely free without having anything. Because now, on PC, you don't have to pay a $60 yearly subscription just to use the online service of it. You don't have to. It's really dumb that it's just yet another process that companies are using to farm free money off you. It's dumb. Nah, cap, true. PC Master Race, right? I would gladly stick to console, but it's just too limiting. I gotta be buying a PC soon. I need to switch to PC. Uh, I wish console was better. It would be, but the only way for them to make... Yeah, the only way for PC to truly be better, for consoles to be better than PC, will never happen because it would cost Microsoft or Sony or Nintendo or whoever's making their console millions, if not billions of dollars. So yeah, that's my full-on debate on why I'm going to PC. That was a lot longer of a tangent than I thought it'd be. Whew, good times. But like, so anyways, I guess on somewhat on the same subject, but not so much on just completely shitting on consoles and praising PC, but more of what the stuff I'd like to do once I get a PC. My whole life, speedruns have been just the coolest thing ever. Nothing is more impressive than a world record speedrun on any game. That stuff is so crazy to watch. I used to think that speedruns were a pretty dumb way to play games. Then I gotta watch a speedrun of Super Mario 64 for the 16-star run. Which they've knocked that all the way down to beating the game without ever collecting even a single star, but still. Why do you have socks on, though? How do you even know that? I don't have face cam. I'm very confused, Slush Beast, on how you know I'm wearing socks. Are you in my house or something? Built different. Oh, I see. You know this because you're just built different. Makes sense. But, oh, speedrunning of games is just insane because you take Super Mario 64. When I was little, I was terrible at games. Not to play, I've gotten much better. I'm still pretty garbage at most games, but I was so much worse. So Mario 64, that game took me took me over a year to beat my first time. Okay, I was awful. It was an accomplishment when I did it. Then I go online. You know where I live. Lots of people know where I live. I don't know how most of these people know where I live, but they just kind of tell me this. And then I'm just kind of, okay. So, and then I go online to look at speedrun.com and I see this man beat Super Mario 64 in 30 minutes. This took me playing the game all day, every day for a year. And it took this man half an hour. Yeah, speedrun.com. Yeah, and then I learned that this is just a thing people do. They just. Oh, I mean, I was just talking about video games. I am aware that I'm garbage at most things I do in life. But this is a positive vibe zone. We aren't here to just roast me the whole time. But, yeah. It's just this thing. You take any game that you really enjoy, and as long as it has a clear beginning and ending to the game, so as a clear end goal, then you speedrun it. Then there's people going to be speedrunning it and see how fast they can beat it. And then after that, of course, I just loved watching Mario speedruns, because platforming speedruns, well, not my cup of tea, they are my favorite to watch, because those get crazy with the techniques people pull off. Then you see people beating this levels that took you months, and they'll figure out how to skip through the entire level and beat it in like 6 seconds flat. It's crazy. You'll see all these frame perfect tricks, and they make it all look so effortlessly easy on how when it's done. You think, oh, I could do that, and then you go and try and do it yourself, and you realize, never mind, I am garbage at video games. I don't even stand a chance. So so it's just all it turns out so crazy how it's all done. I'm not cheating at Minecraft. I've spent like all day grinding in the nether. Why is everyone accusing me of cheating? Cap, huh? What, do you guys want me to bring all those quartz, refarm it all? Is that what I'm hearing? Since nobody believes I spent all day with my silk touch mending pickaxe, grinding over and over and over. For hours in that nether, just to get this quartz for this live stream. So I thought it'd be a lot more fun to mine all this on live stream. GG. I don't know. I mean, good game? Nothing ended? I don't know why you're telling me GG, but GG to you too, man. But, yeah, so, I mean, speedruns take. And then I learned my favorite game of all times, Borderlands 2. I saw a speedrun of that game, and I saw somebody. Not only has somebody beaten the entire game in an hour and 30 minutes, my job is to insult people. That'll be $5. No. So then when I was watching this first live stream, not live stream, speedrun Borderlands 2, this guy was only number 20 on the leaderboard, and he did it in like 2.5 hours. Keep in mind, this game took me a month to beat my first playthrough of the game. And he just sped through it. I saw him fly through bosses. That took me hours to beat. And then I saw that he was doing. Then I found this category of Borderlands 2 speedrunning called low level, where the target of the game, or the run at least, is to beat the game at the lowest level possible. That much is pretty self-explanatory. But then, while it's running at such a low level, it's first place in the category is is prioritize more so over how low of a level you are than the time. Time is the second factor. So the world record beats the game with after killing the XP you get for finishing off Handsome Jack. Because it finishes once you turn the final mission. That XP that counts during the final mission is counted in your level for when you beat it. So after the XP for killing Handsome Jack, for killing the warrior and turning that mission, this man had beaten the game at level 15. Keep in mind, he is doing 13 damage per shot. So this was like a 23-hour run of him just running around and knowing where to stay, how to abuse the boss, this, that. And I thought that was crazy. So when I was little, I didn't never upload this anymore because I didn't have internet until... Well, I had internet, but I didn't ever have a way of recording myself until 8th grade because I wasn't allowed to have a phone or an iPad or anything with the camera until 8th grade when I finally got my first phone. So we were going. So I decided, you know what? I won't be able to prove this to anyone, but I'm gonna speedrun this low-level thing. See how I can do. I didn't quite reach this guy's level 15. I beat the game at level 19, but to give you all a reference, here's the final boss is at minimum level 31. And the max level of the game is 70, so every level is between level 30 and 31 is a big gap in health and damage for you. So I was still at level 19 after all that when I finished it. Sure, it's not world record or anything, but it's still highly impressive compared, all things considered. And I thought it was just crazy. And then I realized, oh my god, and this run was faster than my first playthrough of this game. I did this in one sitting. This was only a 10-hour speedrun, which was a terrible time for low level. But like, but that's the thing, you don't always need to aim for world record when you're speedrunning. That's always nice to have, but people speedrun just because it's fun to speedrun, not because they need world record at all necessarily. Yeah, it's sure, I'd love to go flexing that, but there's more to it than that. So now, when I upgrade to PC, I'll be able to do, I'll be able to speedrun Borderlands 2 with the actual timer. I'll be able to actually do the categories I want, because I like the max level 72, the maxed out speedrun, where you start at level 72, and you get all your top tier gear, and you just have to get through their ASAP. I personally prefer through Ultimate Volt Hunter at the fastest time possible. I personally prefer using the Krieg route, but lots of people prefer the Necromancer route. But either way, there's just so much different customization to it, because there is no one right answer, because there's so many different playstyles. I prefer the Rough Rider style, where you just carry as Krieg, where you mostly just spend the whole game doing with basically no guns, you're just punching. You have to use your guns twice, and the gun you have one-shots the only bosses you have, the 3 bosses you have to use it on. It's all really good. So overall, it's just, yeah, and it's just crazy, because that's my favorite type of speedrun. Speedrunning all comes in because there's not just, okay, who can do the frame perfect tricks? To be honest, don't get me wrong, there's lots of frame perfect tricks to a Borderlands speedrun. There's a lot to it, but there's so much more to it. But there's also so much variety, because I personally would prefer to have my Unkept Herald as my only gun. Somebody else might want a sniper rifle with Krieg, which would be unheard of. But for that's also currently the world record, is a Krieg sniper rifle run. Everyone thought that Necromancer was the faster route. And then this guy who played Krieg with the sniper rifle just said, nah fam, watch this stuff. Goes out there and one-shots all the bosses with this sniper, which isn't unheard of. but then he outpaces Mechromancer in every other way with his just Rough Rider and punching, which is crazy. So if you don't know what the Rough Rider shield is, it's a shield with 0 capacity, which for most characters you hear, why would, and most of the time you think, but on Ultimate Volt Hunter, which is the highest difficulty of the game, where enemies are really strong, why would I want 0 shield capacity? That'd be awful. And for most characters, you'd be right. The Rough Rider would suck for most characters. But for Krieg, who is already arguably the best character in the game, only next to Salvador's, who is he is so power. He's so powerful with it because he gets so many buffs while his shield is at 0 capacity. So while you have the Rough Rider, which is a shield with 0 capacity, you'll never have to worry about recharging, and you get all the while your shields are down buffs as Krieg. Plus, the Rough Rider gives you a ton of extra health, so you don't even have to worry about the loss in shield capacity. And then while you're doing like 90 billion damage per shot, one-shotting literally everything. Oh my god, it's just crazy overall. It's so much fun. And then you have to... yeah, it's just... so, usually the Mechromancer, because you have, you summon a robot that does all the fighting for you, so you can just summon him, have him kill everything, while you just keep running forward and ignoring all the enemies around you. He draws fire, restores your shields, it works perfect. And then you just have to worry about the boss fights. But this guy just went as Krieg, and he just went sicko mode, popped off on everything. And he just went 10 times faster than what people... he just went sicko mode, popped off. It was absurd how fast this man was going as Krieg. Truly mind-blowing. And that right there is why I want to do this. Because it shows that you don't just have to be a complete meta farming slave when it comes to speedrunning. You can go creative, make your own creative route. It works. Sometimes. There's, just because the speedrunning community has determined that this one thing is the fastest route, you can sometimes blow people's minds and find the newest fastest route, which will be completely different than anything they found before. And you'll just blow their minds when it works. Yeah, sometimes you're wrong and you've wasted that time, but that's the experience. It's just so crazy. And that's just one game, and I've been able to talk about speedrunning it for 30 minutes now. And there are so many games I want to speedrun. I'll have to find my one I'm the best at, probably Borderlands 2. Well, actually, probably not Borderlands 2. I have not... I am 100% not that good at first-person shooters. But low-level runs are different for that. Or just doing Krieg runs, because that's not even really much of an FPS, because I get to be melee. I love melee in games. Heck, my first gamer tag I ever made on Xbox was Master Melee. It was great. I could pop off sword in so many games, and all I need is a melee weapon and nothing else. Dark Souls 3, one of the hardest games ever made, where all the #1 strategies in the game are just using melee. There's range strategies in that game. For the most part, it's just finding your right melee weapon. And in a game where it's all based off having to dodge a lot and wanting to attack as fast as possible, the slower but heavier hitting weapons are usually the best ones. Or there's Monster Hunter. I love Monster Hunter. I have hundreds of hours of Monster Hunter. And I use the Great Sword. It is the hardest hitting weapon in the game. And it's the slowest attacking, but it's also considered to be the best weapon in the game. It's just so good. So very difficult, though. But, like, people these days view a game being difficult as a bad thing. Bruh, difficulty is fun. I wanna get... Where's the fun in it? If you know you're always gonna win, then where's the fun? What's the point anymore? If you know you're always gonna win, why bother trying? I hate it when people can start saying this game, oh, blank game is terrible. This boss is, like, so ridiculous hard to kill. It's just not fun. In which my response is always, and I quote, sounds like you're just bad, kid. Get good. I mean, seriously, people, difficulty is what makes these games fun. What if it? Okay, if I made a game where I spent hours and hours making all the difficult bosses, but you killed all of them in one shot and you can never take damage. What was the point in designing all these bosses to be anything different than a singular block if all you want to do is one-shot them? Yeah, getting to a point where you can one-shot enemies in games is fun, but you have to actually... But it's only fun when you are able to have grinded out so far in the game that it actually feels like progress to be able to one-shot them. If you're able to do it from the start, then it's just... Why bother having the enemies know how to do anything? Why not just have a bunch of squares? Huh? Where's the point of this? People need to feel progression, like they've accomplished something when they're able to do something that allows them to one-shot a boss. And to feel like they've actually made progress, done something, anything. People go, oh no, game hard, so game bad. That's why I hate this game. Ooh. This is why we need easy mode. That's why Sekiro, Heroes Die Twice is a bad game. Because it's not very good. Oh, this game's not good. It's bad. They need that easy mode. But that ruins the game. Difficulty in games is what makes it fun. I mean, yeah, I'm playing Minecraft. Not every game needs to be crushing your skull into the ground every time you're trying to play. You can have chill games, but people need to stop freaking out every time developers try to make a game that actually is difficult. Because there's fun difficulty is fun. I like most people enjoy the challenge. If everything's easy, then nothing's fun. I enjoy playing Minecraft because the other games and stuff I do in my life is actually hard. Sitting here, mining quartz, this is easy. Talking to you guys, this is easy and fun. But not every video game needs to be like this. Sometimes when I have a really boring day, I don't want to sit here and mine quartz for hours. I want to hop on that grind. I want to hop into Dark Souls, where my heart gets beating per million miles per second. It's really, really annoying when these people do this. But oh no, Sekiro Heroes Die Twice is a bad game because they didn't add easy mode, and I didn't... Because people get in this mindset of, oh, if I'm not good at this game immediately, within seconds of playing, then it's not my fault, the game just sucks. And then they go online, and people read these hundreds of comments of random people leaving their lousy first impressions of this game and going, oh yeah, okay, I guess this game is bad. And then sometimes that outright destroys a good game from ever becoming popular. Like, until Monster Hunter World, which is the easiest one yet, the franchise never took off in America, because everybody was being crybabies, oh, it's too hard, so it's not good. Nobody ever wanted to actually take it serious. Monster Hunter World comes out where they make it easier and people finally go, oh my god, this game's so fun because I'm so good at it, because it's so easy. But if you go and play the new Monster Hunter Rise is coming out, you'll get demolished. Destroyed. Like, instantly. Because it's so much harder. And that's okay. I'm aware of how bad I'm going to be when that game comes out on launch. And that's just fine for me. I don't care how bad it is on launch. I really don't. Because a game won't be bad on launch. I'll be bad at the game, and then I'll blame that on the game being bad. Because that's what everybody does nowadays. But you know what? That's not That's how you ruin games. That's how games stop being fun. Because you don't take the time to learn how to play them. Yes, I'm playing Minecraft, a pretty easy game. That's because today was really hard. But most of the day, I don't live an exciting life. Most of my days are really boring. Really, just not stressful at all. They're really boring. So I want to go do these heart-wrenching, competitive matches of Halo Wars. I want to go do these gut-wrenching, hour-long competitive Smite. I want to go spend 1 hour trying to kill one monster in Monster Hunter. I want to go do all this exhilarating stuff. That's what's fun. It really is, but it's just hard. Because every time you die at the game, in a game that's meant for being hard, everyone just goes, oh, this guy isn't the best player in the world this game, clicking off the stream, bye. And like, not everyone needs to be number one in the world. And how are you gonna get there to number one? It's so much easier to get to number one when people support you along the way. But no, it's so much more deteriorating when all you look in your chat that whole time, while you're just learning to play this game, is you're bad, you suck, nope, I'm following, I'm unfollowing, I'm leaving, I'm not gonna follow after watching you die one time to Fatalis, the hardest monster in Monster Hunter World. But, so like, it's just hard. I hate seeing communities crumble because everybody expects every new player to be a seasoned veteran when they themselves might not have usually not ever even opened the game on any platform ever. It's frustrating to watch these communities crumble because the player base expects too much of the people that are trying to stream it. If you don't let the newcomers come in to get started, then you'll never prosper into the big time boys. You need to let the noobs come in to grow into the pros. Because all of these pros started as the noobs. I promise you, take Sonic Fox, take Koichi, take Zero, take MK Leo. Currently, some of the best, I only know fighting game scenes, but all either currently or were at the top of one of their respective fighting games. Whether it be Dragon Ball FighterZ, Smash Bros. Ultimate, Smash Bros. 4, Dragon Ball FighterZ, all these other games, Injustice 2, all these games. They also have you ever watched Sonic Fox's first? Not Sonic Fox, Zero's first live stream of him ever playing it. Of him ever playing. Cool. Hey, Kyle's back. Have you ever seen these people's first live streams of them playing Smash Bros. For the first time? These are the people that got bullied for being losers. But luckily, there's some of the few that didn't say, okay, this community is treating me like garbage, so I'm gonna give up on streaming this game. Which honestly, for people who do end up saying that, I fully get it. Why would you want to stream to a community that sits there and going, you suck, you're garbage? We need to can't. Everyone just expects too much of the people who stream. And there are so many people who we could have so much bigger of a striving pro scene for so many games. We don't just stop. I'm currently talking about how pro players in games usually get completely destroyed and deteriorated from ever going farther into becoming a pro player, because while you were start live streaming it, your entire chat, you have so many people that will just randomly stop by your stream, call you garbage, and say you're not worth following, and it just crushes your dreams while you're trying to get into it. It's just a real problem that streamers have to deal with every day. So the few that can stick through it and keep going despite all the hate they're getting, those are the ones that become the MKLeos, the Zeros, the top tier players throughout the worlds. That's how you reach number one. So how you become the Dream, the Technoblade. Technoblade used to suck at Minecraft. He used to be terrible. If you watch his early videos, he was horrible at the game. And he ended up look where he is now. He's literally rated as the #1 Minecraft player of all time. And because he's one of the few who has had the determination to push through people hating on him. I've seen some players who were really good at games, but still got completely trashed for being trashed, despite how good they were, and they quit the scene because of it. They were invited to a tournament where they stood good chances of winning, but they got destroyed. Hey, Go, you're bad, you're bad, you're bad, you're garbage. Not gonna lie, I'm just saying that. Lol. Okay. You see, I be amongst there with the Technoblades, because all you guys telling me that I suck, it just fuels my flame. But for most people for most people who don't have the ego that I have on me, they're the ones that get deteriorated. You can tell me I suck all you want, it just makes me realize how much better I am. You see, there are so many people that can strive, because there are so many people that are really good at games, but don't have the massive egos I have, and then they start getting in here, and they get their souls crushed, because they don't have the egos that people like me, or Techno, or Dream, or anyone has. Which I guess you could say, oh, but you just need to get that ego for it. But, like, it shouldn't be that way. We are killing off so much of what could be the greatest community of all time because we are just expecting too much of people. It's frustrating. It's kind of why, honestly, I've heard lots of people from when I was saying I want to start this go, oh, it's because you just want to play video games your whole life. It's because you just want to make a living off games. You don't ever want to do anything. So you know you can't do anything else with your life. That. It's because I've always been that odd kid out. The one who everybody trying to just crush their hopes and dreams throughout all of high school and all of my life. Everyone just always tried to tear me down. So honestly, yeah, I'd like to make a living off this, but I don't want to make a living off this because this is easy money or anything like that. I want to make a living off this so that I can keep being me on here for other people that need to know they're not alone. Because if I had found the type of channel I'm trying to be when I was a kid, I would have been so much better off. Because everyone was constantly destroying on me. So I want this channel to be like the safe place for people. This is where you won't get trashed on for being bad at a game. If you're terrible at a game, yeah, you may be terrible, but that doesn't mean that you're hopeless. It just means you gotta get good. Like, even my friend Kyle, who's watched my every stream since I started. I love that guy. He's super passionate about Smash Bros. And Pokemon. He currently, at least in Smash Bros., is probably the worst player I know. But that doesn't mean he's hopeless. I'm sure if he cared enough about it, he's willing to put in the effort, and I'm sure if he ever really wants to, I'd gladly help teach him how to actually get better at the game. I would gladly help him get there, because I know he has the heart and the spirit to get there, guys. He's really good. He has the determination. He just lacks the game sense, and if he doesn't feel like, and I get that to him it's just a game, it's nothing more, so it's whatever if he doesn't want to get better, but I know I could help him get there. I've seen so many people just give up on their hopes and dreams because other people tell them that they're bad at it. But, like, and that's heartbreaking to me, because if I always just gave up every time someone told me I was bad at something, I'd never make it anywhere. I always just want to help people feel comfortable. So when I tell someone they're bad at something, I hope, if you ever hear me on this channel say, oh, you're bad, you're garbage, A, it is always a joke, and B, that I will never, that doesn't mean that, oh, give up. That doesn't mean it's over for you. If I tell someone they're bad, it usually means I want to help them get better. I have been told to give up on every dream I've ever had in my life. And for once, with streaming, I found something I'm not going to give up on. I'm not giving up on streaming. Because for once, I found a passion. Most people may disagree with this, but whatever. No goal will you ever find where everyone you know is going to support you on it. There will always be at least one hater. And I'm well aware of that. But I also know how much that can hurt. So the whole reason I wanted to start streaming was just to make sure I always have that one place where no matter what your goal is, you'll have the safe place here. Everyone will have the safe place here. This is where you can live your goals to get better at things. This is where you can just come here, hang out, and be happy. I don't want this to be a drama thing. I don't ever want to be having this be some big drama fest. It's kind of like the educational world. My teacher told me that we should be focusing on school instead of getting the grade and moving on. But like, if you got a ton of work to do, sort of reinforce that you should be concerned with all these grades. Like, if it's what if that's what teachers expect, then maybe the educational environment, a valid place environment, maybe make the educational environment a valid place for that sort of focus. Yeah, like, there's so many things, but that's also somewhat do. Like, yeah, and that kind of ties into what I was saying with, like, it's hard, man. People view school as the defining factor for everybody. For those of you struggling in high school and college because you think it's gonna about fit in, you don't have to fit in. Standing out is what makes things great. Yeah, it can feel lonely sometimes, but that's only if you are embarrassed by the fact of not fitting in. You don't need to fit in to be happy or even have friends. You just need to embrace who you are, and that's how you make friends. If you spend your whole time worried about making friends, then you'll just spend more time worrying about these friends than you'll actually spend doing it. Or even teachers in school, they crush you down. But, like, there's so much more to this than there's so much more to the school than just the work. There's learning how to actually be social with people. You have to learn your social skills. You have to learn math. You have to learn all subjects. You have to learn social skills. You have to learn time management. You have to learn so much stuff, all while just learning how to be human, even. And you have to learn all these subjects. Most of this information you'll never use again. And it's just hard throughout school. And I know I struggled in school, and like, heck, I can barely read at a 4th grade level. People laugh at me when I say that because they think I'm joking. I legit have the reading level of, I think I tested that 6th grade reading level, and this was in college. Last year. Okay, I don't have a high reading level. I'm not that good at reading. I've never claimed I was good at it. It's hard. But you know what? Nothing easy in life is worth doing. And if I let people telling me the fact that I'm bad at reading makes me stupid, I would hate myself. And honestly, there are times when I do. But I just know that I want to make this channel the one place where you don't have to worry about people making you feel like garbage for being you. I don't want negativity in my chat. Yeah, I swear I may make jokes, but nothing. They're exactly that. Jokes. I'll have to learn how to pay your taxes, but I know the. Yeah, exactly. Like, I could tell you throughout high school, I learned so much information I'll never use. Like, I am well aware. Like, I didn't learn how to pay my taxes from high school. I learned that from my parents. I'm still not even 100% certain on how to do that. I still struggle. I have to go down to a place to do it for me, which costs me even more money that I don't have. And then what else is there? And all this other stuff that I have to do. Like, I learned how to cook on my own because school didn't teach me how to make more than chocolate chip cookies. But in the end, I do know that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. I know so much stuff about World War II. I know so much I know that a squared plus b squared equals c squared, but none of this information is ever gonna be relevant again, other than school. I mean, yeah, oh, you're gonna say, oh, well, in college, that's just more school where it's relevant. Once I'm out of school, when am I gonna need this? Anyways, that's a little bit off topic, though. I just want this to be a safe zone for people. I want to be the comfort streamer for people. I want people to come home from school and go, today was a rough day, but I at least have Goat Gaming stream to watch. I want people to look up to me for this, and that's my whole goal. I want to be my inspiration for all this is the Dream, the Technoblade, even Bad Boy Halo. Oh yes, I'm a video game donkey. Even all these people are considered to be these who are all these big time streamers. I don't expect you to ever reach their level, even if it's only one person who's looking forward to coming to see my stream every day. Then that's all I really need in life. I want to know that I'm making a difference for someone. I just want to keep streaming to make people happy. That's all I want. That's the whole reason behind this. I don't care about my self gains. If I were to stream every day for the rest of my life and only make $10 a day from it, I don't care about that. It's not about the money. I care about everything else. I care about the impact I'm gonna have. I care about prepping the next generation. So I know the generation above me and all their streamings and stuff. That's what makes me happy. That's what makes me look forward to things. They've brought me so much happiness. Now it's how I want to carry the torch for them. Because they will eventually hit their end of their career. We need people pushing it forward, and we can and if I'm helping it all and keeping it not toxic, then that's what I'm here to do. That got a bit more real than I was intending for this stream to be. This was supposed to be lighthearted. But, yeah. I just really wanted this to be a safe place for people. I hate seeing all the negativity there is out there in the world. The world's a dark place, and especially with what's been going on with COVID. I hate all this. I want things to get happier for people. And sometimes watching your small streamer is what brings people happiness. Whether it be just to laugh at me for being bad at things, or it be because you genuinely like me, or this or that. Who knows what it is. But I don't really care. If I'm putting a smile on your face, that's what this is here for. And yeah, that's the true intent of my streams. I'm not trying to make a living so I can stream. I'm not trying to stream just so I can make a living and make the money off of it. I'm trying to make the money off it so I can stream. So I can be here for people. It's not. This is cause and effect, but I'm not trying to sell out. Anyways, that's enough serious talk for one stream. Let's move on to happier subjects. Like, why are there so many rabbits around here? There's so many rabbits. I get to be the guy who does your mom, and I really hope it stays that way. It's my dream in life. There you go, buddy. You got dreams. There you go. That's how you lighten them. Why are there so many rabbits in this desert? I don't get it. There's at least 50 rabbits around here that we have seen this stream. It is crazy. Why are there so many rabbits? I just don't get it. And like, oh my god, we are still just farming quartz. I didn't think I'd be able to keep my attention span this long. So I have ADHD. I have the attention span of an untrained goldfish. So what I learned today is that if you train your goldfish, it can have a attention span of up to 30 minutes apparently, which is absurd. But I have one of an untrained goldfish, so my attention span is only 3 seconds. Luckily, that's why my past live streams have been 5 different games. Why this live stream initially started as I'm going to be talking about battles between superheroes to see who wins, and is turned to me talking about why I am who I am, having an existential crisis on stream. And now here we are talking about rabbits and Kyle having a dream of doing my mom apparently. I even know people dreamt of doing my mom. That's a little bit weird, man, but whatever makes you happy. I just have a whole tangent about whatever makes you happy. Oh, go. I got an important discussion. Okay, let's hear this important discussion since this has been a more serious stream anyways. Let's hear what you got for me. See, but knowing you, it's gonna be something pretty funny. Last time you told me, hey, I have an important question for you. You just sent me big chungus, Fortnite burger, your mom. So, let's see what this important question is, everybody. Oh my god. Let's go place this right here. And put the rocket launcher back in my inventory. Alright, back to mining more quartz. This quartz is cool. And like so my low attention span is always so much fun. It's why my past live streams have been me playing like 15 different games. That's why so much has happened. And honestly, it's also what makes my live streams fun. Because how boring would this be if I was just on topic, laser focused on grinding this, barely talking, and just only talking about superheroes this whole time? That'd get boring quickly. My ADHD is why this is fun. See, you gotta learn how to look at the upsides in life. Yeah, ADHD has caused me multiple problems throughout the years, but holy cow, is life fun because of it. Do I suck at most games because I can't focus on one thing at a time? True. But it's also why I have so much fun doing things. I mean, I'm going sicko mode over here. I randomly thought of using the word sicko mode today. I haven't used heard the word sicko mode in years. Since high school. I graduated in 2019. It's 2021. I haven't heard that since 3 years ago now. Man, it's just crazy how time flies. And yeah, and that just brings up, I'm gonna go sicko mode for talking about Borderlands speedrunning of all things. And it's just a crazy thing how this all works, and all comes together so well. I love it. I couldn't be more happy about it. Alright, we are at the 2-minute mark. I'm gonna finish mining whatever quartz that I've placed down, then I'm gonna end the stream there. But that still has got a while. So I'm also counting the quartz I still have in my inventory for that. So I'd say that's probably gonna be another 40 minutes before this is over, but again, here we are, another subject. And It's just ADHD people are the most fun. Yeah, they may not be the most productive at times, but it also helps me be productive at times, because I'll be sitting here, I'll get 3 questions on my math homework, I'll go, okay, time to go to my Spanish homework, I'll get started on that, get 3 sentences in, back to my math homework, and I'll go, actually, I'm gonna do my sign language. I'll start doing that, and then I'll switch back to my other homework, and next thing you know, I already have all these projects done, and I did them all at, like, lightning speed. Also, because okay, so idea thought have the same meaning. This is when used in the singular form. Example, I have an idea versus I have a thought. But then consider it being plural. You can use words like this. I have compiled many ideas in a thought. The second one is getting you somewhere. But if they meant the same thing, it would be X versus X. See, I didn't even comprehend a word that you just said. Holy cow, I don't even know where to begin with that. But like, my ADHD, heck, because my mind works at 1,000,000 miles per hour, like it does, I have written perfect graded essays over the course of an hour. I've done these week-long projects in an hour because my mind just starts rolling at 1,000,000,000 miles per hour. Then I just gotta type it all out. And while it's slow, it's not that bad. So people spend, oh yeah, I spent so many weeks doing it, I barely got done. I grind this stuff out in like an hour, and then I'm done. Saving me, and I'm done. It's so simple. For once, what is your thoughts here? Where is the defining line between these two terms? A thought, an idea. A thought is, my opinion, is more past tense versus an idea is future. Because I have an idea on what to do for this or that, versus I have a thought means you remember doing something. You thought about something you did. That's my take on that matter. You did a whole course of... That is true. There was this one time where so I started college. I was not prepared for how much more work it was going to be than high school. I figured, oh, don't do what I did in high school. I'll wait till the last night. Don't do it all the night before. So I sat there. I didn't do anything during the quarter. And then on the last day, I pulled an all-nighter using my ADHD brain to pop off and write papers about books I hadn't read that I read months ago. And I did it all in one night. And I passed the class with flying colors. It was difficult. I hated it. And the man who left that comment in the chat knows I was ready to cry because... I did cry because of it multiple times that night, actually. And, but I did it in one night. And then the next quarter, when I actually stayed on top of my work, I did my notebooks throughout the course. And then you know what? I beat the notebook. Why did I say beat the notebook? That was just random jumbled words. Because I'm trying to talk faster than I can think. But, yeah, so I was sitting there. I did my big journal thing where you had to write about what you did in class every day. And then I spilled a piece of paper on it. So I spent the night before making over half the thing worthless, meaning I would have failed the class. So I redid the entire notebook from memory in one night. I didn't sleep. It was miserable, but I did it. And then my teacher goes, you see, spent out there with my notebook for the entire class, you see, this is what you can get if you don't just rush it all at the last minute and take your time to do it. I'm like, you guys, why didn't you just take your time to do it? I definitely didn't have a panic attack to do this all in one night because I accidentally ruined the notebook where I spent hours doing it. Even though that one was actually probably a lot worse than the one I spent one night doing. Oh, that was an interesting night. Thank God I wasn't alone on that. You just decided, okay, I'm gonna play Pokemon and Shiny Hunt in the background while you spend all this time doing homework. neither was found a shiny that night, but so yeah, I had Kyle over and we decided, okay, tonight we're both gonna shiny hunt, but I'm going to also do my homework, which is gonna be take top priority over shiny hunting. So I spent about an hour shiny hunting, and about 13 hours straight of just doing my homework. It was awful. And keep in mind, this same night I had just broken up with my at the time. I had just broken up with my girlfriend at the time, so it was that night. So I had to deal with that whole emotional stress ball during all of it. But honestly, if you can even ask any of the people I hung out with after I broke up with her, I was celebrating the fact that I broke up with her. If you had my ex, you would too. I'm not gonna say her name because I'm not here to just trash talk her. But she was an awful person. Anyone that has met her can agree. Any of my friends that saw how she treated me would agree with me. But I'm not here to vent about that. That's what therapy's for. So yeah, I was like celebrating the fact that I broke up with her. And then I was go, oh yeah, by the way, I got literally the way I told Kyle is we were hanging out, we were having fun. I was going, oh yeah, you want to hear some great news? He goes, what is it? I dumped my girlfriend today. He goes, oh, wait, why is that great news? Usually people are heartbroken about that. Just, have you met her? He goes, you got a point. And then, yeah. So then I proceeded to do my entire homework while having multiple mental breakdowns, crying, and laughing. And I drank 13 monsters in one night. I'm shocked I'm even still alive to tell you this story. But you know what? I finished the monsters. I went insane. Not only did I finish those monsters, I still had 5 hours before the due date for that. So I had time to spare. So, like any normal human beings, me and Kyle said, let's play Pokemon. So we walked around campus playing Pokemon Go, because we went there super early that day. Okay, I saw your portal. You could totally make that a Minecraft chest. What? Huh? What do you mean I can make my portal a Minecraft chest? I am so confused. Like what that means. Yeah, so we went there super early in the morning. And we were at like 6 in the morning. And it was like 0 degrees outside because it was the middle of winter. And we just walked around to play Pokemon Go for hours because we're morons. Okay, I'm dying to know. What do you mean I can make my portal a Minecraft chest? Please explain to me, sir. I'm so confused right now. Yeah, so we're walking around like losers playing Pokemon Go. And where we walked around for hours and hours just playing Pokemon Go. I leveled up twice during that. If you made it 3D instead of 2D, like make it a cube. I would love to do that, but Minecraft said no. As cool as that would be. I've tried it. It just kinda doesn't work. But the portal looks sick. Yeah, so we leveled up twice, and this is from level 27 to 30. And most people spend weeks trying to do that. And we did it in like 5 hours. So we just kept walking around campus. Because on the YVC campus, there's like 13 Pokestops. And we just went crazy. So we finished it. We both went back to my house. We got like an hour's sleep. And we pulled another all-nighter that night to celebrate it. And then we were both ready to kill each other by the end of that all-nighter. So, we both went home and we didn't speak to each other for like 3 days because we had spent too much time together in one go and we're ready to kill each other. We hated it. Then I moved forward. And so yeah, that was that experience. And then we from there we started me and Kyle's favorite tradition. We are going to have races. It basically be a hey, let's have a speedrun race, but we're both gonna be playing different games and have completely unachievable goals. But we're gonna do it because we're not gonna sleep. So I had to beat the entirety of Sonic Forces, which the most difficult part of that challenge that I just said is you have to actually play Sonic Forces. And that's a terrible game, and I beat it. Oh, how far Sonic has fallen. He used to be so cool. And now, I wish I never played Sonic Forces. I'm level 40 now. 50 came up, but nah, screw that. I ain't doing it. But it makes me want to play it again and catch Rhyhorns. No, never. Bad. Right? If for anyone wondering about my burning hatred of Rhyhorn in Pokemon Go, and why he said specifically Rhyhorns, you see, I have caught so many. Was so excited. I used to love Rhyhorn, so I farmed so many of them, and I caught hundreds of them. Then they had a community day for them, and I thought with increased chance of shiny, so I thought, sick, I'm getting a shiny. I spent all day doing it. Then, with 1 hour left in the community day, I was finally about to get a shiny one. And then the shiny ran away, and I was pissed. I caught over 500 Rhyhorns, and I one shot a shiny, and he just ran. I didn't get to catch him. So to this day, I still hate Rhyhorn. Because I'm pissed about that one shiny Rhyhorn that left me. I later on caught a shiny Rhyhorn. But I was still so angry about that one Rhyhorn, I just released the shiny Rhyhorn I got. I hated that guy. And I will forever hate Rhyhorn now. I hate that Pokemon. So Kyle has made sure Rhyhorn has become a key member of his every Pokemon team. Just because he knows how much I hate Rhyhorn. So he has mastered the Trick Room strategy purely because he knows it irritates me. I hate Rhyhorn so much. He's such an annoying Pokemon. And even if you go in the main games, he's even worse. Because he's actually annoying to fight there. Because the whole meta for Pokemon right now is sweepers, which involves being really fast and hitting hard, but having really low defense. And then Rhyhorn base whole thing is Trick Room, which inverts the speeds. So not only are you now your Pokemon low defense, your speed is actually hurting them now. So then you're going here with people like Rhyhorn, Snorlax, and stuff, and they're just who are going first and just one-shotting like your entire team. It's hopeless. It's awful to fight. I think I beat Legend of Zelda that night. No, that was the Sonic Forces night. The night with my homework stressor, you were trying to shiny hunt. You really wanted shiny. I don't even know what shiny you wanted. You wanted shiny something. Oh, you wanted shiny Braviary at the time. Which I don't think you ever even got. That's who you were shiny hunting that night. No, I farmed. I beat Sonic Forces the night you beat Zelda. Speedy tanks, let's go. Oh yeah, the night I beat Sonic Forces is the night that Kyle beat Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Which one of those games is far better than the other. Because one of those games was actually enjoyed by the fan base. I don't think I've ever seen a positive review of Sonic Forces. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Yeah, Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I mean, I did get a shiny Crawdont all by my big self. I like Crawdont. Crawdont is my Pokemon that I caught. I love Crawdont. Yeah, you never got a shiny ever, because you're bad at shiny hunting. You definitely didn't complete the entire Pokédex just so you could start Poke hunting and then farm an entire shiny team from Pokemon eggs in one day. Well, I know I got a shiny Crawdont all by myself. See, the joke is, chat, is that he once gave me a shiny Crawdont. He said, "Alright, now can you trade me that back?" I just don't know. And I still have the Crawdont he originally traded to me to this day. Because it is my Crawdont. And then I later on stole his shiny. Well, I gave him a shiny return, but I still took his shiny Crawdont from him, which is now my shiny Crawdont that I caught by myself. My shiny Crawdont. I just pumped off on shiny Crawdonts for hours. I have hiccups. Oh boy, I just heard how that sounded on stream. And I am sorry for everyone that had to hear that. Okay, let's see here. That was the last of that. Let's see how... Kinda off topic, but... What's your favorite Bang energy drink? Unicorn Vomit, actually. Which I know is a hilarious name for it, but... Unicorn Puke is just so... Oh, wait, no, it's Unicorn Fart. That's the name, not Puke. Cotton candy is good, but not as good as Unicorn Fart. Not just because of the name, but it actually just tastes really good. Also, you see this idiot? Killed him. I guess we are approaching the 1 minute and 40-minute mark, so I'm gonna start to wrap up my stream. So I'd like to say first and foremost, follow me, follow Goat Gaming, follow. You know what you must. Oh wait, I'm doing this wrong. Follow me, follow me, follow me. You must. I'm really good at this Twitch thing. Follow me. For quality content, follow me. And follow my YouTube channel, which is just Goat Gaming at youtube.com/GoatGaming. Follow me. And also, thank you for everyone that stopped by the stream today. I'm going to be ending pretty soon. Well, and like, maybe ending the stream. I had a lot of fun. It got a bit more serious for a bit there, but for overall, it was a pretty fun stream. It is not a swear word. I know that much. They couldn't name a flavor after that. But, so comment down below, A, what is your favorite flavor of Monster? And B, what games would you like to see me play once I get my PC? Alright, that is gonna be it for the stream. Thank you for everybody coming. For everybody who came, bye!